This one today I will interview here. This in the assignment I need to interview here whose major is closed captioning. Interviewee need to have experience and well skills in order to be able to get in this position. The position requires interviewee to have a good experience to finish job and skillful technique on computer. However, moreover, this position requires interviewee be able to learn new things and finish job as teamwork. So for the first question, could you please tell me about yourself?
Okay, I am a mother of three. I am a Marine Corps wife, and I've been married for 14 and a half years. It's a very interesting life. It's fun. We get to do lots of traveling in California. We haven't gone anywhere else but California. I am currently working part-time at my kids' school as a speech IA, so I am an instructional assistant, so I help assist the speech teacher with her students. So that's a little bit about me.
Okay. So why do you want to work in this company? Yeah,
Closed captioning.
yeah, as a
All right,
broadcast.
closed captioning. Okay, so back 20 years ago, almost 20 years ago, I started going to school to be a court reporter. And through circumstances, my school went bankrupt and I wasn't able to finish my degree. And then I was a mother, and so I decided to be a stay-at-home mom. And now that all my kids are in school, I'm going back to school to finish kind of what I started back a few years ago. And I don't really want to do the court reporting. I would rather do the closed captioning and be able to do it for different kinds of TV shows or movies or help deaf kids in schools. And so I'm kind of going a different route, but kind of along the same kind of schooling.
Okay, so Jessica, would you please answer the question three and four, please?
Sure. So three says, why are you interested in this position? And I'm assuming it's for the closed captioning
Oh,
position.
Yes.
But
Okay.
maybe, because you already explained like why you want to work in closed captioning, maybe you can explain a little bit more about kind of how it started.
So it started because my mother actually knew a lady that did court reporting, and she had a very flexible schedule, made a lot of money, and was able to come and go as she pleased pretty much. She kind of made her own it was her own business. And so it sounded very exciting. And so I went ahead and pursued that. And then, of course, kind of put it on hold. But now through life and through different health issues and stuff, I need to have the flexibility and be able to work part-time when I need it. So closed captioning kind of fits into the issues that I deal with.
Okay, cool. And then tell me about kind of your relationships you have with your coworkers.
Currently, the coworkers that I work with, we have a really great relationship. They know that if they give me something that I need to do, it's done quickly and 100% abilities. If I do not understand something, I ask questions until I do understand it, so that I make sure that it is done correctly the first time. I don't usually have to be shown something more than once or twice, and then I pretty much can get it and then continue on. We have a great, positive, professional work environment, and they know that if they have an issue, they can bring it up with me, and I'm not going to have a problem with that. We'll be able to face it as adults.
okay. So, uh, can you deal with the difficult personality?
Difficult personalities, yes. Um, my mother always taught me if you don't have something nice to say, you don't say anything at all. So I have carried that through to adulthood, and it takes me a minute. I won't speak something right away. I'll hold my tongue and think about the correct words that I need to say, and always try to be professional and have a nice attitude without coming across um, with my smart mouth that I know that I do have, and I have a tendency to use it inappropriately. So I'm careful to watch that in business.
Uh, can you motivate people to perform like motivate people to do better?
I think so. Depending on personalities, there are some people that are really hard and stubborn that just do not want to do what you're asking them to do. especially since I have children. They sometimes need a little extra motivation. But if you can be the leader and show them how to do it and give them rewards and make sure that there's a positive end to the assignment or to the environment that you're working in, it helps people do better in their field and to know that there is an end and it will always be better once the assignment is completed.
Okay, Josie, can you ask her number 7 and 8?
Yes. Okay, so can you tell me what you believe your greatest strength is and also a weakness?
Okay. Oh, you got the two-part question also. Okay. So I'm very hardworking as well. I don't like to sit down for very long. I always like to be busy and have a project to be doing. I do like to lead people and make sure that they're also doing what they need to do, that everything gets done on time. And if they need help, that I'm there to assist and help in any way that I can. If we do not know the answer, I am usually the one that goes out and tries to find the answer or fix the problem that needs fixing. My greatest weakness would be that probably the same thing, that I don't ever usually just stop. I continue to keep going, and sometimes you just need to take the break to refresh your mind and your body and get yourself back into the right mindset before you continue on with another project.
Okay. All right. So where do you see yourself in the next 5 years?
Okay, so in the next 5 years, I would like to be working at a firm full-time with closed captioning, and then kind of branching off to try to set it in an own in-home business as well. So I'm really looking forward to graduating, finally getting an associate's degree, and then moving on in my own business.
Okay.
Okay, so why should we hire you?
I'm very trustworthy and very honest. I am hardworking, and I tend to get along with many of my coworkers. I usually do not cause drama in the workplace, and I'm a lot of fun to be around.
Yeah.
Do you have any more questions for me?
No, I think that's it. So
Okay, thank you.
Thank you for answering.
Thank you.